Narcissist have been summoned to make a video. This one is called How to Do Energy Work. A couple people are curious. I think maybe in the future. Oh, start by getting some weed if you can smoke it. If you can't, don't worry about it. If you're in, a sobriety group, don't worry about it. Weed helps you. Some people have a problem with that. It's really good for energy work. It will bring up everything that's weird. So then you might want to do some yoga, to get all that energy out. If you read something like the I Ching, it will tell you that energy kind of builds up. Sometimes if you get, your dragon is your dark shadow or your subconscious, your energy that you need to kind of lean into, or, if you're like me, just aggressively dive into because you're just tired of tired of being just bummed. You don't want to be bummed out. So you want to work on your shadow. You want to work on your energy healing. So energy work can be done by anybody. I started doing it. Hello, Twin Flames. I had a turbo posting day on Instagram. It was funny. Something happened the last couple of days. I don't know what it was. Fell in love with the fantasy, apparently. So energy work. I'm not gonna say any more about that. Gossip. I say what I say. Straight one would say something, no refunds. That's what Jimmy Lopez says. So energy work. There's not much to say about it. It's going to be very brief, okay? Angels, they say stay at peace. Yeah, stay at peace. Well, when you bring up your energy work, you're not going to be at peace, okay? You're going to have a bunch of icky feelings. You might have, nerve pain or just crap. You might, suddenly, you're rolling along. It's like that Skinny Puppy song where it says life goes up and down. Everyone knows it's wrong. I don't think those are the exact lyrics, but just kind of, you're really good, really bad. It's kind of how it is in life. You're doing really good, you do really bad. You try to make it just any other way, and just even keel. It's not like that. That's how life is not. So you have to do your energy work. When you're rolling along, everything's good, all of a sudden something pops up, and it wants to be addressed, like something in the way of you succeeding, something in the way of you going somewhere, something in the way of you dating someone you've been working on for a long time. Not that long. Maybe a week. For example, okay. So energy work, you just want to take all that dark energy and that icky and listen to a couple Dr. Virtual videos, or Quadruple Integrity, or do some handstands, go to the beach, sit in nature. It's a good way to do energy healing, is to go sit in nature. Although nature can be very scary. A lot of people say go to sit in nature, and nature can be really scary. If you're in the middle of Russia, you probably need a bottle of vodka. It's going to be very cold. Just not like it is in California, where it's very hard to get to the beach. If you're in San Francisco and you don't have a car, you don't even know. You would think it'd be easy. It's not. So energy work is better in nature, but you can do yoga, you can do deep breathing, you can do art. Art helps me. Kat Bambini is my Instagram. Kirsten Bean Production is my other one for this channel. I do a lot of art there, and that helps. Poetry helps. Talking to people. Your poems, if they can't talk to you for whatever reason, and you're a Gemini, and you're aggressive, and you're honorary Italian, I guess. So this channel is not about Italians, though, okay? Even though my last name is Italian, I made it up. Okay. So Kat was my name when I was 15. It's tattooed on my ankle. And that's it. Energy work. Just a lot of pot, if you can do it. It's probably why Snoop Dogg smokes a lot of pot. He just kind of sits there and he kind of witnesses a lot of stuff. He can't really do anything about it. Somebody's like, he's a badass, but he has to really just sit there and be like a political figure if you really think about it. So that's why he smokes so much weed. He has to. Right? So a lot of people do that. They have to. If you can't, don't worry about it. Okay? Welcome new viewers. Narcissistic abuse victims know. It's for narcissistic abuse victims in the music industry and elsewhere, okay, but it tends to attract musicians to this channel who are either narcissistic or being narcissistically abused, okay? I try to talk to everybody through the centerpiece of them knowing me, okay? But this is a check-in to say, hey, how are you, peeps? How are you doing? Do you have any energy work to do? It's hard to explain it, okay? Energy work is endless and thankless. I did a video on shadow work. It's kind of the same thing. Sometimes I do it 24/7. When I had some surveillance issues and was learning trap music, I did a lot of healing through listening to music, particularly black music, and seemed to know what was up. Suddenly Rump Shaker and all those songs made a lot more sense to me, okay? I listened to those on the bus as a kid, going to elementary school, so I know all the lyrics to everything because of KMEL, okay? I'm a Bay Area girl. So a lot of people got confused about that, I think, listening into my surveillance because I'd asked for help with something, I freaked out on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about it anymore, it's over. That's PTSD, you keep talking about the same thing over and again. So energy work helps you get rid of that. Like I used to just go forever. But, if you meet somebody who does that, just be patient, okay? And, yeah, so if people can't catch up quick enough, just give them a chance to catch up. Take a break, take a nap. I took a nap, and then I made some more art. It's just too much right now for people, so I'm doing a video here on YouTube about energy work. Do you guys have any experience with energy work? You can do chanting, you can do singing. I think yoga's the best. I need to get back into it. Okay, going in the sun is good. Doing lip syncs of all your favorite musicians is a good way to do it. It's something people probably wouldn't recommend to you generally, but I do that. A lot of people make fun of it. Air guitar, it really works. Air drumming, air piano. That way you can pretend that you know how to play instruments. A lot of people have a problem with playing instruments. I know that there's a lot of people I know who have families, and maybe they didn't get to do music or something, and so they're trying to, they feel bad about it. But you can do air piano, air guitar, air drums. You can lip sync. Other people have made great songs. Why reinvent the wheel? That being said, it's nice to make songs too if you know how to make songs. Another way to do energy work is just, to do some psychic tuning, where you connect with your heart chakra. So you can listen to The Sound Alchemist. They have some new, they're on Bandcamp. They have some new sound recordings out. One's called Shadow Work. The other one's called Light Assist. There's also one called Twin Flame. Okay, they're all good to listen to kind of do some energy work, to get in tune with what you want, what you need to connect with. What do you want to connect with? What do you want for your future? For me, I just don't know. The pandemic was like just icing on the cake of something that had happened before. As somebody who watches knows, right? That's my wedding crasher joint. For Foggy Days, okay? Buy for Foggy Days in San Francisco. They're a small delivery service. I don't usually promo, but I like them. Not that I don't use other ones like Mission Organic, stuff like that. So. But if you want to smoke weed, it helps with energy work. It helps you get in tune with your homies. It helps you do creative stuff. You don't have to smoke it though. There's other ways. I know a lot of homies that don't like cannabis. It makes them cuckoo. They don't like the THC. It makes them cuckoo. They don't like the creativity. So just drink some wine. But don't let your OGC, your old bandmate, then he'll be mean to you and think that you always drink and smoke pot, and that you're a problem child. Because you got sent to Jamaica as a teenager. So, energy work. For me, I've had lucid dreams since, something happened. Some visitors coming over, where my mom kept the door from being broken down. It took me about 2 years to ask my building manager to put a chain on, and it's no big deal. I don't know why I thought it was. Lucid dreams can be a way of working through energy work. Because you're awake, but you're dreaming. It's really weird. I text my mom sometimes. I texted her about one the other day. I had some people upstairs. They weren't really upstairs. It's just the neighbor moving. But it felt like it was somebody I knew, and my heart was going to stop. And they just started it. So they were doing something subversive, but then they could feel my heart dying, and they started it. And I was like, what the? Oh my God, what a loving person. And I was like, what a crappy person to not come visit me. To do that and not come visit me, like from afar to start my heart. What the hell? Take the lead. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's energy work, okay? This is a multi-purpose, multifaceted channel. Abuse survivors know. Music industry survivors know. It's still the music industry. It's just all social now. It's the music biz. So if you're gonna do energy work, you just want to clear out any wreckage, you want to clear out any blah, relationships, cut the cords. You can do etheric cord cutting with dream seeds. There's a YouTube on here. I like to promote my YouTube pals here. That helps with etheric cord cutting. I should do that again today. You can picture a rope, tied to people you want to cut the cord with. And it's not that easy. It's going to take some time, okay? Especially if they're soul fam. But eventually they'll let go. They'll realize that you're not meant for them. It's sad for both of you. Maybe you can make music like you were supposed to. And then maybe there's some other things, some perks. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. I keep getting a lot of good news lately from the angels and stuff. How about you guys? Anything else? Angels? I feel like I'm forgetting energy work. Just exercise, go outside, stuff that I don't do right now. I did lately. Went outside and wrote a poem. It wasn't very popular on Instagram. It was just kind of a nice poem about the sun going outside. So, energy work, it can even be like cleaning up your space, If psilocybin was legal, it's a good way to do energy work, but it's not. So I joke about it in poems. I hope I don't get arrested. People do worse things. That's it, just give yourself some space. If you need to be alone, be alone. Carve out a niche for yourself. Find yourself a niche. Do it. At first, when you start doing your own thing, it'll be hard. You might want to hide. I'm a limit, I'm free, I'm awesome. Everything's awesome. I'm not crazy. God bless. Energy work.